Hello everybody, welcome back. My name is Eric. Now I wanted to do a video about the delivery process for NIO here in Germany, or maybe in Europe in general, but I am physically in Germany and I got my NIO subscription here in Germany. What I really wanted to do, of course, was compare the delivery of NIO in Germany versus NIO in China, which in China it was a really great experience. You can watch my video, it's linked in the description. Oh, and ignore the kids' seats, by the way. It's my cousin's kids. And we went for a ride last night after the car came. Anyway, what I'm gonna do now is, instead of show you the delivery experience, just tell you what happened. So this is not actually my car. This is a loaner car. So on Thursday, I was supposed to have my car delivered. It was gonna be a beige color car with black interior. This is a white one with gray interior. That was the car that was for me in my subscription. The delivery window was 2:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. And so at about 2:15, I got an email from NIO saying, oh, the car's been damaged in transit, so we can't give you that car, but we can swap it out for a loaner car that we can deliver tomorrow, Friday. So I said, yeah, of course, no problem. I mean, what can I really do? I do think that's really, good customer service. I would argue that, if the car got damaged, and I have no reason to believe that it didn't, that they can swap out and give me a loaner car. That being said, that means I have to wait for my car, my real subscription car, which means I can't connect my loaner car to the app because it's not my car. It's in guest mode, so I can't control the car with the app. I don't have all the features in this car really afforded to me at the moment. It's just basically, it's not valet mode, but it's guest mode, and I can't really customize anything. I don't think I can use my RFID card to charge the car, but I'm still gonna set off on the road here today and go on a little road trip before I get my car next week. So hopefully I don't get stuck not being able to charge the car somewhere because I don't have RFID charging available. So anyway, what's the delivery experience like? For this one, basically NIO outsources their delivery here, at least their home delivery. What they did was they have a third-party company called Carmago, and they're in charge of delivering it to your home. There's no bells and whistles, there's no beautiful balloons or anything, lights and things like that like they do in China. Literally, the guy just called about 20 minutes before he was gonna arrive, and he said, I'm almost there. Are you there? And I was like, yep. And he delivered the car. The car is perfect condition, it's clean. It's been raining, so it's a little, outside's a little dirty from the rain, but nothing ridiculous. Inside is immaculate, but there's no training of how to use the car. And I'm gonna talk about this more in the future. But in China, if you watch my video, you'll see I talked about how it took about an hour to get the car delivered because they were going through everything about how to use the car, which I already know, but it would be kind of interesting to see how they do it here, but here they don't. They say, here's the car. And the only problem I have with that is, at least at the time, for the time being here in Germany, there's no video tutorials, and the app doesn't have information on how to set up things in your car either. In China, on the app, it has lots of guides on how to do everything, just like Tesla in the States. Like when my mom got her Tesla, when she was waiting for it to be delivered, there were so many videos and tutorials that Tesla put out on how to use your car, how to set everything up. Here, there's really nothing. My only issue, I guess, would be that if they're going to use a third-party company, hopefully, they would be trained on how to teach people how to use the car. If they need it. I don't need it, but if they need it, I should really praise NIO for having a car to replace my car that was ordered. I think that's really good. The day after my car was supposed to be here, it got, I had a new car coming. Of course, it sucks I can't use it fully. It is what it is. At least I have a car, I can start traveling around. The only other issue I really have so far with them at this moment in Germany for delivering this car is the communication just really hasn't been really that great. Again, I can compare it to China. In China, as soon as you buy a car, order a car, you have a NIO fellow who reaches out to you on the app and says, if you need any help, if you have any questions, I'm here for you. And they're pretty much there 24 hours a day, which in my opinion also is not that good. I think people should be able to have a rest and have a work-life balance, of course. But here, after I was subscribed to the car, I didn't have any contact from NIO. It says order completed, your expected delivery date is this day. There's no really any other information. Nobody reaches out to you. And so I reached out to them because I didn't have a fellow. I have it has an automatic NIO fellow, like a robot. That's not a person, that's not very useful. So then I reached out to NIO, I emailed them, I was like, is it possible maybe to have the car come sooner, or have a NIO fellow to talk to about the delivery, anything like that. And it took them a while to get back to me, and it also wasn't very useful. They were like, we strive to have all of our deliveries into our customers' hands as soon as possible, which obviously that means nothing. That's like almost like I'd rather have no response than that response, because that doesn't mean anything. My car wasn't delivered as soon as possible. It was delivered on the day or the day after it was supposed to be delivered. Which is fine if that's how long it takes. If it takes until 2.5 weeks to deliver from when you subscribe to it, that's totally okay. But if they just said, we'll try to get it to you early, but you should expect it on your projected delivery date, or if they said, you will get it on your delivery date, those things are okay. But if they're just like, we strive to get it to you as soon as possible, that's like nonsense words. It doesn't mean anything. So that's one issue. And then the other issue I have so far is that when I did get my NIO Fellow, that was I think about 10 days after the subscription was made, so about a week ago. You can't contact him through the app. I don't know if it's just my fellow or all the fellows, but he's on there. He's on the app. I have his name, but there's no way to contact him. He says the best is just to email him or call him, which is fine. But it's, again, compared to China, where it's so convenient, you can just talk to them through the app. It's not like it's a burden on me, like to go into my Gmail and email him. Like, ultimately, in the end, it's kind of the same thing, but it's just a little bit more friction compared to in China. And then, of course, they take longer to reply because, like I said, they probably have a decent work-life balance here, which is good. And also, I would say probably because, they're just starting up. They have a lot of things to do. They're very busy, I would imagine. So there's it hasn't been perfect, hasn't been smooth sailing, but I do commend them for getting me a loaner car immediately after my car was damaged. I don't know any other car company that would do that and take that initiative. My cousin's car, they have another brand electric vehicle over here, parked right next to me. They had a problem with their battery when I first got to Germany like a month ago, and they didn't have their car for weeks while the battery was getting repaired. And that company could not provide them with a loaner car, and they were pretty, I would say, upset about that. It was just frustrating for them. They were borrowing cars from their friends. To think that NIO's just starting up and they already have, a system in place for loaner cars and replacements and for their customers to make sure they have car when they need it or when they expect it or when they were promised. One day late, but that's okay. So what I'm going to do real quick is show you what did come with the car, and hopefully next week I will have a delivery again of another car, my original order, my damaged car. Of course, you get a key fob here, and then you get an RFID card to get in, and also to charge the car at public charging infrastructure that has RFID payment. So this is what comes with the car. We have a Type 2 standard charging cable. In Europe, a lot of places they don't have a cord. You have to bring your own cord. So that's that. Then we have another one, just a power portable charger. Just a regular standard plug right here. So we have that in case I'm ever parked somewhere and I don't have a charger. And they gave me a backpack. Nice. And so this is actually a different backpack from the one I have. This is not the Chilean. This is the Germany Premier Edition. It's actually very similar to my other NIO backpack. Actually, I'm gonna go grab that. It's full of crap though. So this is my other NIO backpack, my NIO times Chilean, some designer backpack, but it's seen better days. You can see the color is not as black anymore. It's got stains and crap. It's been with me for a while, all around the world. Over about a year now. I got it last December when I went to Shanghai to film for NIO Day. And they gave me this as a gift. So I got two NIO backpacks, almost the same. Might have to start using this one. So that's that, and today I'm gonna hit the road. I'm gonna go to Benelux. I'm gonna hit probably Luxembourg today and see what I can find. I know nothing about Luxembourg, so it might be an enjoyable experience. So join me as I travel around Europe in this NIO and my next NIO in about a week. Hopefully, if it gets repaired. I'm gonna show you the whole experience of NIO joyful lifestyle, NIO app, NIO charging, NIO battery swap. Hopefully not NIO service, but if I do need NIO service, all that, we're gonna do it in Europe and see if their product can hold a candle to what it is in China. So take care, make sure you follow, like, subscribe, ring the bell, everything like that if you want. It's all good. Peace.